Ladies and gents, welcome to TFI! Next in the series of Mint Idea Mate is this one here called Highlight Ballooned Items in Views when Cursor Hovers Over Items in Parts List. It's got a catchy ring to it. The idea is, on large assembly drawings, be able to hover over an item in this. By the way, this is something which they want to happen. They want to see added to the product. It's not something which they're complaining about. But be able to hover over an item in a parts list and quickly associate it with every ballooned occurrence in the drawing. Highlight either the balloon or the part or both. This would help reviewing drawings to make sure you've ballooned every item in all applicable views. This would also help drafters quickly pick up on drawings where someone left off. So what he's saying, and it's a pretty good idea actually. It's pretty good. It is a pretty good idea, but it's something which you'd have assumed would be in there already, because you kind of get this in the assembly environment. So just for clarity, this is what happens when you're in the assembly environment, right? So there's your assembly. If you go to the bill of materials, you can select, for example, part number 8, and it'll highlight part number 8 in the window, which it's actually hidden from view. But let's go to structured. But if you select upper, for example, you see it's highlighting the upper assembly, so you know what item 2 is, you know what item 1 is, and then you can, providing that the parts aren't hidden from view, you're able to identify them by selecting them in the BOM. But in the drawing, there's no such deal, which is it would be arguably more useful to have it in the drawing, because you don't know what's ballooned, you don't know what's not ballooned. If someone else has done the drawing, you don't know where they stopped, and you don't know if they've missed any balloons or not. So it would be difficult to implement that just by hovering over the parts list table, because that's just a bunch of vector lines without any intelligence really. So you'd have to double click into the parts list and then be able to select item 8, and then it would be nice if it would highlight the balloons for item 8 and then also the other parts that are item 8 that aren't ballooned. That would be nice. That would be nice. It does give you a little balloon indicator to let you know that a part isn't ballooned, but you might not have ballooned all of the instances of part 8. There is only 1 in part 8, but if there was 10 of part 8, it wouldn't say you haven't ballooned all of 10 of item 8, if you know what I mean. So that's something which I think is a great idea. I'm going to give it my thumbs up if I haven't done it already. No, I haven't. So I'm going to thumb it up. If you haven't, go over to the Idea Station. Link is in the description down below, and that'll take you direct to this idea. Log in with your Autodesk account. If you don't have one, create one. All you need is a name, which you've got, a password, which you can make, and an email address, which if you don't have, what the hell are you doing on the internet? And then you can log in and do a thumbs up. Whilst you're there, head out over to the other ideas and have a read through them, see what you like, and give them your thumbs up. Get on over to that Idea Station and get thumbing stuff up, man. Get thumbing it up, because this is how we get stuff that we want put into the product. The more votes something has, the more that idea is going to get onto the radar of the product management team and the devs. So thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheery bye, toodles.